Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another powerful episode of Jillin Off, a podcast. Oh, no, I have a hair on my nose. Oh, thank you, Jen.
It was driving me crazy. Sorry. Because you were talking, and every time you spoke, the air from your mouth was blowing it up and down. Okay.
Oh, my nose has bangs now.
And go.
I'm wearing a baseball hat. That's why I got my hat on. I get scared when I wear baseball hats. Oh, by the way, I'm Christina Walkinshaw, one of your hosts.
I totally interrupted you.
That's your game. It's good.
Jen Murphy.
Jen Murphy, guys. Jen Murphy. I get worried when I wear baseball hats because I have glasses, too, and I feel like I look like Garth.
Oh, my God, you do. Look directly into the camera.
Do I look like Garth?
Oh, my God.
Wayne's World. It's party time. Excellent.
You're going to get so many emails this week. Guys, for any of you that have a Garth fetish, email jillinoffpod@gmail.com.
Gentlemen, if you're on the market for a lady who looks like Garth, yeah.
I am so glad it started out this way. I can't believe it. It just naturally went into a fetish because guess what I wrote down?
What?
To talk about.
What?
I really am becoming very curious where fetishes come from. Like people that have a certain... I bring this up because I feel like when I was younger, I didn't come across fetishes that much. And now that I'm older, they seem to be more apparent. I don't know if guys just get more comfortable letting them out or maybe it's just...
Oh, maybe.
Or maybe people had fetishes that I just didn't recognize. Anyway.
Do you have any fetishes?
I kind of do, but it's a weird one. It's not like a sexual. I get excited when I see guys like eating cheeseburgers.
Really?
Yeah, like shoving burgers in their mouth.
Okay, all right. You know what? I'm kind of on board with this.
Is that weird? But I don't know if it's that. I don't know if it's a sexual fetish or if I just really want to put that cheeseburger in my mouth.
I feel like you actually like the cheeseburger, not the man. I think that's what you're really fetishizing. Fetishizing? Is that the word?
For cheeseburgers. No, but because two people I've been with have had fetishes where it does make me curious. Like one guy wanted me to jerk him off with my feet.
Wow. That's tricky.
It's hard.
I would want to get a pedicure first. I feel like the bottom of my feet are very rough right now.
I never took such good care of my feet before.
Oh, yeah.
Also, I'm a runner, so the bottom of my feet are a little bit calloused. You know what I mean? Slightly.
I was a server for 87 years.
So I was just lotioning like crazy.
Oh, yeah.
But it's not just
Did you actually finish the job with the feet?
At first, I thought it was so weird that I was like, oh, this is so creepy. But then I was like, okay, open your mind. It's okay. Some people have different things. But it's also a lot of, because you have to lay on your back and kind of have your feet up and doing it. So the quad strength that it takes is pretty intense.
I have to admit, sometimes when I'm blowing guys, I feel it in my quads the next day. Yeah, like depending on the angle, like if you're Paul left the room and we started talking about blowjobs so fast.
Wait,
have we ever been this dirty on a podcast before? I don't think we have. I think this
how
is
do your quads suffer?
Because I'll be like, okay, this is more for
Aren't
people
you
on
like
YouTube.
relaxing? Like
I'm not relaxing. I'm not relaxing when I'm blowing people, obviously. Who is? Okay.
You should. Oh my God, we're going to get an act out.
Oh my God. Okay.
Oh my God, it's Dane Cook.
Like this.
Oh my God, Dane Cook is blowing people right now.
So, let's use the microphone for the people at home. But yeah, no, sometimes I feel like I'm like, these legs are kind of the way I'm doing it. Maybe I'm like this and like, this is,
you're right.
And then you actually are like, there's just some leg work is happening right here.
Yeah, okay.
And then I do, if the dude takes long enough, I actually feel it in my legs the next day. So you know what? Kind of thank you because I need the workout.
Calm down, Garth.
Wow. Okay, Wayne. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh my God.
Why is the dude taking so long?
Wow, this is the best. Oh, wow.
When you have to work out to prepare for sex.
I know, but I would prefer getting the workout somewhere. You know what I mean?
No, I don't mind. But
I don't mind.
The second one was the guy who said he wanted, in order, like we had already had sex and he was already like close to coming, I guess. And then he was like, can you slap my balls around before he came? Like that's like helped him come.
Whoa.
So I'm just like curious, no judgment, whatever gets people off. I have certain things.
I'm sure that there's kinkier.
I have certain things that get me more excited. And sometimes pain is involved. Not a lot of pain.
Right.
But like sometimes somebody squeezes your nipple really hard. That can get me pretty excited. Okay. I don't want to talk about myself. But I was just curious, like, especially with the foot thing, I was like, what or even the slapping of the, like, I'm curious where fetishes come from, because I wonder, because there are some people who do like or the more extreme fetishes.
Right.
I'm wondering if it comes from the first time you had an orgasm, if that was something involved.
Maybe. Or maybe it's something they saw in a porn. And then maybe they wanted to try it, or they found it hot when they were watching it, so they wanted to experience it for themselves.
Oh, okay.
Like maybe I don't know.
Maybe I went too deep. I went to deep in the psyche. I went too deep into the psyche.
Welcome
Maybe.
to the Jillin podcast, where we make up words on the spot. We don't even know what they mean. Diping around. Come back for more diping off next week. What would dipe mean? Oh my god.
I may have gotten. See, I was like trying to figure it out. So I was picturing for the ball slapping guy, I was picturing that maybe like when he was a baby, like maybe because he had big balls. So I was thinking maybe like when his mom would change his diaper, like his balls were always in the way and she was always like pushing him out of the way. And as a kid, it got exciting. I'm fucked up, right? Is that fucked up?
I feel like the listeners will like fucked up.
I was trying to think of where it would come from.
We've been talking about not having sex for like 10 weeks, and now all of a sudden you're talking about tickling and slapping guys' balls. I'm pretty sure Dan Lawrence is jilling off right now. Jacking off. Sorry.
I hope somebody
With all due
is.
respect.
I hope somebody is doing it. But you don't. So you think it's mostly from porn? You don't think it's something?
I'm guessing. I would say that porn's probably inspired a lot of new ideas to people, right? I don't know.
Okay.
Or maybe it was just innate. Maybe it was something within them that was just like, oh, or maybe when he touches himself, he likes to throw around his balls. I don't know. Can we get this guy on the podcast? Can you imagine we like randomly have like one guest one day and he's like, why am I on this podcast? But you guys all know that this is the guy that likes his balls slapped.
Nobody tell him. Don't tell him it's him.
Don't tell him why we invited him on the podcast. Hopefully he doesn't do his research. It's like, so anything you want to...
Nobody I slept with is listening to this podcast. Don't worry. We've already found that out.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Do you have any... Did I already ask you this? Do you have any fetishes?
Well, I said I like
the cheeseburgers.
But we realized that's just my food issues.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, crap. Oh, my God, I'm 40. I repeat myself. I'm sorry. I already forgot.
No, are you kidding? I do it all the time.
Oh, man.
I mean, no, I guess I don't. I have things that feel good, like I said, like squeezing. I feel weird looking at you in the eyes and saying squeezing nipples feels good.
Why is that weird?
But no, I don't have any weird ones. You know, some people, they like to be hit or choked or like. Is that a fetish?
Yeah. I'd say so, yeah.
I think the foot fetish is very common though. Like guys that like women's feet.
Ugh, nobody will like my feet. I'm not into my feet. No.
I feel like he just really wants to be jerked off by a midget.
Oh my
Because
God.
it's the same as a hand, but he wants my tiny little toes doing it. I'm sorry, a small person. Am I not supposed to say midget anymore?
Who knows? I don't even know what year it is. I don't care.
I don't know what year.
Whatever.
You've been out at sea a long time.
I've been out at sea. My body was a little rocky when I came back.
Yeah.
And I thought there was earthquakes when I was like, is that an earthquake? Because I think my body was still swaying a little bit. Anyways.
Doesn't it feel good to just sit and stare at the... I've only been on one cruise, but I could just stare, like watching it go through the ocean, like just like
I loved it, and I
like standing at the railing, just like watching the ocean go by.
I loved making my set lists out on the deck every night, watching the sunset.
It feels very like therapeutic.
Oh, it was so good. It was.
I don't think I would yell at the wind if I was on a boat watching the ocean.
No, actually, no. But you know what? That windy day, you better believe I was out of there. I tried to eat outside. No, wind is the devil. I hate wind.
You tried to eat outside. I just pictured your whole plate of food flying over.
It pretty much did. Actually, there was one day there was like windy and rain, and I was like, oh, I tried to eat outside. Just things. Oh, literally coleslaw like flew off my plate.
I love coleslaw.
Like just coleslaw because it's very shreddy, you know. It just like blew away. Coleslaw, all in like its little shreds, just floating around.
That's so funny. Do you have any fetishes? I didn't even ask you. I'm so selfish.
No, it's okay. Everybody in this town is a narcissist. It's fine. Not us. No, not Jen. Who doesn't like a good NPD joke?
I feel like I already know your fetish. It's dildos.
I mean, yeah, I feel like I just like, is that
I'm
so
sorry,
sad?
vibrators, not dildo.
Yeah. No,
I'm
dildos
sorry.
take too much work.
I'm sorry, vibrator.
Yeah, no, I like it. I like the easy way out.
Although I think you like sweat too, because you said you don't like.
You know what?
You don't like.
So good. You know me. She knows I don't like buttery Chardonnays. And yes, you know what? I have to say, this
I
is
do
a
pay
weird.
attention.
You really do.
Also, you're my only friend. It's not much. It's not much to remember.
What did my only friend say? Oh, it must have been you because you're my only friend. Who told me that they like sweaty guys in bed?
Christina has 70 friends. I just have her.
I know. Melissa gets mad at me
She's
too.
like, how come my 70 friends don't ever remember everything I tell them? I do, Christina.
But you're right. I think that would be my fetish. I don't know why, but yeah, I like a sweaty guy in bed.
That's all right. It's manly.
It is manly, and I like it. It shows me he's working hard and he cares, and I do. I like the sweat like dripping right on me. I love it if I get to run my hands down a sweaty chest in bed. I love it. I do. I like it. It's gross. It's pheromones, and I fucking love it.
Sweaty is good, but what's not good is if it goes too far to be like dirty fingernails.
Or like BO. Oh yeah, definitely not dirty fingernails. And like hopefully
Anytime
not BO, but I might even let a little BO slide if he's sweaty.
A little BO is not bad.
Yeah, but dirty fingernails, I'm out.
Yeah.
No, definitely not.
It's such a turn off.
No, that is gross.
Because you're like, I cannot let those things inside of me.
No. Even, I mean, I don't expect men to have big upkeep on their feet.
Yeah, no.
But sometimes you see some weird feet.
But I mean, dirty fingernails just
But
too
dirty
gross.
fingers. You just wash your hands
You gotta.
enough times a day. You should
You gotta
be fine.
wash.
Yeah. Oh my God. I don't even want to say on the cruise, it's going to sound bad if I say it. It's going to sound racist, but there's like these really cute Japanese girls. And when you walk into the cafe on the cruise every day for the buffet, because they're on high alert, for viruses. So sanitizer everywhere.
Yeah.
So they all come up to you with this little pump of sanitizer and they spray your hands. They go, washy, washy, happy, happy. Washy, 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 washy.
I had no idea they were so terrified of viruses on cruises.
They're on high alert. They're protecting everybody, trying to keep everybody germ free.
But why is it more so on a cruise?
I think because cruises, when a virus breaks out on a cruise, it gets in the news and it scares people. I think it's just like sensationalized news that's definitely pushed this idea that on cruises, sometimes people get sick and they don't want that reputation. And so you come on the cruise, like, here, we're going to keep you guys all really healthy.
Oh, what I mean? Okay, I see. Because I think people could say it was from their food or something, even if it wasn't.
I mean, especially when there's so many buffets too, and everybody's handling different things. Like somebody told me some other cruises, you can't even use your own tongs like to put stuff on your plate.
Yeah,
they have to do it from their side.
Yeah,
or they're so paranoid.
I mean, they should always at the buffets have that like sneeze glass thing up.
They do, yeah.
Because sometimes when you go to a buffet and you see all those people walking around, it really can sometimes just like kill my appetite. When it's a too crowded buffet looks nasty.
I know. It didn't kill my appetite. Let me tell you, I ate a lot. Oopsies. Lots of desserts.
Free food all the time. That's so good.
I did spend money, and I did have one night of sushi. And it was amazing. I had a rock and roll and edamame. My bill was only $13. It was delicious.
That's so cheap.
Good sushi, man. So here's another random thing I wanted to bring up. So yesterday, obviously,
I think Paul is chilling off right now. He doesn't.
Paul's been in the bathroom for a long time.
Sorry, I interrupted you again. Fuck.
Oh no.
Okay, go. Sorry, go.
Oh no, Paul. Have you been eating too many cruise buffets? Washy, washy, happy, happy. No.
What were you gonna say? I'm so sorry.
Oh yeah. Okay. So, and this is very chilling off related. So last night, came home, bit of a buzz on, and then. Sometimes do you ever try to masturbate when you're drunk? I know you're not not as into jilling off as me. And so my Screamin' O, it has like 7 different speeds, right?
7? That's a lot.
There's a lot of different speeds. And now I've used the vibrator so many times, I almost want to name all the speeds.
Oh my God, you should.
I should, right? Because there's like 8. So
it's like the 7 dwarfs.
There's this. Oh my God.
That's perfect.
Oh my God, that's the best. I really should. Can you even name all the dwarfs?
Sneezy.
Sleepy.
Those are all that. I bet every name for a dwarf would be a name for what the vibrator does to you.
Oh my God, I bet you it could actually work.
I only know Sneezy and Sleepy. Isn't there one that's angry too?
Grumpy?
Grumpy.
Is there grumpy? Okay, so now we know
that's
3
what happens when it
dwarfs.
doesn't work.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Paul, do you know the name of all 7 dwarfs?
No.
Oh.
And what's so funny is Paul's been out of the room for a bit, and he's only heard us talking about the Seven Dwarfs, and he missed what you guys know we really talked about when he was outside of the podcast. No, anyways, yeah. So, anyways, because like there's like the first speed is just what I would call nap time, just like zzz, right, that
Sleepy.
one? Yeah. So that is kind of just
So
like
her vibrator has 7 speeds, and I said she should name out the 7 dwarfs.
yeah. So I want to name all the speeds, and then there's
Sleepy, sneezy, grumpy.
but then we can only think.
Dopey,
Dopey. Oh, dopey.
Dopey when you jill off high.
bashful, and
Oh yeah, bashful.
Bashful when you jill off in front of somebody else and you're a little scared.
That's what I get.
I hardly ever do this.
A bashful public chilling off.
Public chilling.
Okay, so I want to invite my friends over for a circle dart.
Christina got arrested on the subway again. A circle dart? What? What is that?
Like a circle jerk like for women.
A circle dart?
Oh, because a long time ago, me and my friends
Wait,
used to
have
call.
you done this?
No. A long time ago, me and my friends used to call masturbating darting ourselves. Darting. Like,
Oh my God, that is so funny.
I feel like I've had a lot of terms for chilling off over the years, but there was also darting ourselves. And so, yeah, anyways, so that's why circle dart. But anyways, but then there's this speed on the vibrator that's like, that's what I would call like watching TV for when you're only like half paying attention to masturbating. So you're like, and that speed goes like, zzz, 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 zzz.
Oh my God, your face.
Oh no. Oh yeah, I forgot people were watching too. Oh no. This YouTube channel is really gonna fuck me up.
That should be the promo for you.
People actually watching me do this. Oh no.
Wait, so
That was me airing out my pitch thinking
is that?
for the YouTube people. No wonder we're getting more subscribers. Like I swear to God, every time I open my computer, it's like, and I never do anything on YouTube other than this. Like this is there's my 2010 comedy special where I'm wearing my Paula Poundstone jacket. Like that's it. I never update it. No wonder people are. I'm like, why are people following my YouTube channel? I'm like, oh, it must be this.
Every week I think to myself, maybe I should dress up for the podcast since it's on YouTube, and then I never do.
You're welcome.
It would look so forced.
Just Wayne and Garth hanging out.
I'm telling you, you're going to get some Garth.
I get people with Garth fetishes.
Garth fit. Thank you. I couldn't think of the word fetish. I just trailed off. You're going to get some Garth.
But then there's like another speed. I'm like refused to give up on the 7 speeds. And then it's like it's powerful where it's okay. You're drunk and you need like the super like you'd be like.
It sounds like it'll cause a rug burn.
I know. I'm scared I'm gonna spit on you if I keep impersonating my vibrator sounds. I'm gonna suck all the spit back in. That's it.
Okay, wait. I have a question.
Okay.
Since there's 2 things you do that I don't, I wonder if they collide with each other.
Oh, drinking IPAs and Jillin off.
No.
Okay.
You said you don't like to shave.
Yeah.
And you use these small little vibrating things. Like, does the hair ever get like twisted?
I get scared that it will sometimes. Yeah. that has crossed my mind.
And then you're just like, ah!
Can you imagine? Like, oh yeah. No, that's crossed my mind sometimes. Whatever. I finally did trim it, by the way. I know it only took me 10 episodes, you guys. Anyway, so if there's any balding men looking for a new toupee, don't wait, call now.
Glue not included.
I can make you a really cute faux hawk.
Oh my God. That would be so awesome.
Oh my God, a faux hawk made of pubes. Oh my God.
You can sell your stuff online.
Really?
Yeah, somebody out there would buy your pubes.
Really?
I think so.
Do you dare me?
Yeah.
Should I? Okay.
Craigslist.
Oh my God, Christina Walkinshaw pubes for sale. 4 inches or 5 if you wait a week. Oh my God.
Oh, I feel dizzy.
That'd be good. Well, maybe I could decorate some Barbies. I don't know. This is puberty Barbie. We're gonna like, anyways, whatever.
I did have somebody ask me to go out this week.
You did? Anybody I know?
And that hasn't happened in I don't know how long.
Oh, I'm excited. Is it anybody I know?
It might be. I'm not going to say.
Okay. But not anybody that you've recently been seeing that's been kind of lazy and...
No, nobody I know.
Okay.
I mean, I know him, but I mean, I don't. Like, it's new. It's
It's like kinky-wise, it's new. You've never
No.
crossed that line before.
No, nobody I sleeps with asks me out. What are you talking about, Christina?
It seems like they just sleep with you and then they never ask you out. That's
Why
weird.
do you have to keep reiterating this?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Some girls are actually going on dates and just go over to a guy's house.
So it's not normal for somebody to ask you to come over and then do his laundry for 2 hours and then not touch you, but jerk off? Okay.
But you think it's somebody I might know? Oh, does that mean it's a comic?
Yeah.
Whoa, political. Are you going out with Ron White? Oh my god! We're raking. Jen and Ron White are doing it.
I'd be like, that's going to cost you $600.
Yes.
No.
Excellent.
Ron White. He is awesome, though.
I'm so excited that he's awesome.
I feel like he would definitely drool on me, though.
Do you think he'd be sweaty in bed, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. My
Yeah.
type.
I think he's your type for sure.
Oh, my God.
I think there'd be a lot of sweat and drool.
Oh, perfect. I can't wait.
Do you like tequila?
I think
That's what his sweat would smell like.
Oh, does he like tequila?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I'm getting into it. Like, just drinking those little shots of tequila, like good tequila in Mexico, it was great.
I got to tell you, I kind of want to become a tequila drinker because he started his own tequila company or whatever. And
I'll sell that merch.
so it's expensive. It's, I don't know. It's expensive to me. I think it's like $80 a bottle. That might be low end for good tequila. But they let me try it. And, I've done shots of like Cuervo, which is fucking gross.
Yeah.
When you drink like really good tequila, it was so good.
I know.
It's so smooth.
I know. Bad tequila and my eyes water. I'm not a professional.
Well, I mean, Cuervo like gets like a foot from your nose and you're like, ugh.
I know. It's gross. But you're right. Smooth tequila. And you're like, wow, that was really nice. $80, eh? What's it called?
And I know you're always looking out for calorie intake, and it's actually one of the tequila is one of the most low calorie liquors you can drink.
I really should. And I mean, minus when you put it in the margarita with all the sugar.
No, margaritas are really high in sugar and
I know.
caloric.
Well, here's what I've decided. Because everybody's always like, I know that my weight's been on a steady incline in one direction my whole life. You see this on YouTube? It's like this. It's like the yodeler on Price is Right, just going up and up and up and up. And I know, and whatever. And like, so
Just not like a roller coaster.
I'm really not obsessed with my weight, and
No, you're not at all. You're very healthy.
I can't help it. I'm like, because people are always like, I do like to work out, I like hiking. I love exercise. I love yoga, but I also like to eat and drink whatever I want.
No, it's better to be healthy than you don't get off watching guys eating cheeseburgers.
Yeah, that's true. I should be getting off on that. I'm like, oh my God.
Then you might actually have a real relationship.
But I'm always like, honestly, I could diet. I was even talking with this girl yesterday, and she's like, oh my God. I was like, you look amazing, half top. And she's like, oh, I work so hard to stay this thin. And I was like, yeah, I don't have that in me. Like, I can look at what I eat and what I drink and everything that I put in my body, and I can assess this situation and just be like, wow, I should be way fatter. I think that this is the best body. I think I'm pretty lucky.
No,
I think
you're
I should
good.
be way bigger.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Yeah.
And you're very happy and healthy, so it's good.
Happy, healthy. I do not weigh myself. I don't own a scale. I think that's key.
Yeah.
I know I'm around 160.
That would be obsessive. I get it.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah. No. As long as, as long as my arms still fit in the jackets, I feel like I'm doing all right. That's where I'm cutting it close. Okay. Wow. Or sometimes when I take off a jacket, then like the arm is inside out once it's out. Once the jacket's off.
Do you get
'Cause
turned
the
off
arm
by?
is stuck
Do you get?
in the sleeve so badly.
Do you get turned off by guys that are too skinny?
I've actually dated so many skinny guys. Like Amanda has a joke about that where she goes, oh, my boyfriend's my goal weight. But yeah. Amanda Brooke Perrin, very funny. But yeah, I feel like most of the guys I've dated are skinnier than me. Yeah. How do we feel about that?
I don't mind.
That's why I'm not a bottom. That's
What?
scared. Wait, not a bottom. Wait, I should be the bottom. I'm the fat one. I'm crushing these guys.
I'm not even sure where you went with that.
I think I got really dyslexic. That's how long I've gone without having sex. I can't remember if I'm a bottom or a top.
My mind just exploded trying to figure out what you were talking about. I mean, it doesn't take much for my mind to explode. But
Oh my God. Wow.
we got 5 minutes. That was so fast.
Did we really?
We're so fast,
Guys, we're so quick. We're so quick.
I fill notepads with shit. One page just says slapping balls.
Slapping balls. This one, I can't even. Paul, you don't re-listen to this before you put it on the interweb, do you?
Nick does.
Oh, Nick does. Because well, anyways. The stuff we talked about when you left the room was literally the dirtiest we've ever been on this
The
whole
stuff we
podcast.
talked about when you were jerking off in the bathroom.
Yeah, maybe you were listening. That's why you were in there so long.
Paul gets 1 glass of Chardonnay and he's out of control. That's his fetish. We didn't even know.
That's his fetish. Paul's fetish is jerking off
He's
in
like,
the
"Oh,
podcast
God."
studio bathroom.
Because we did ask him, do you want a beer? And he's like, no, I'll take the Chardonnay.
Oh, yeah.
I like to drink Chardonnay with you guys. It's speaking of Chardonnay that looks like pee. I was having a real issue with like smelly pee,
Oh, really?
and I googled it, like what makes your pee smell.
I can only imagine what that brought.
It said diet.
I would imagine.
I have been eating a lot of potato chips recently.
Salt and vinegar.
I think it's too much salt.
Maybe. Yeah, because once in a while, everybody has a smelly pee once in a while. I feel like
Yeah, but sometimes when I be and you can smell it, I get really paranoid, and then I start thinking like, this is why I can't date new guys.
oh no. But I feel like I've heard stories that like
'Cause what if they were-
asparagus makes your pee smell bad or something. So then that's so healthy for you. What are you gonna be like? Well,
Wait.
screw you, asparagus.
You've heard stories. You haven't done it.
What? I feel like I've had times in my life where I've eaten enough asparagus that maybe I should.
If you're questioning it, you haven't. Please,
but I've had smelly peas before.
please
but
eat
I
a
don't.
plate of asparagus and then pee. Oh my God, it's crazy what it smells like.
I'm gonna make a video and I'm gonna put it on YouTube.
I just don't want a guy to ever get close to me and just be like, holy
like
shit,
your
why
pee
does
smells.
this bitch's vagina smell like potato chips?
Oh my God, I feel like if my vagina smelled like potato chips, I'd be like, it could be a good day. Honestly, it could be a good day for fat.
Barbecue?
I know. All salt and vinegar or dill pickle if you're Canadian.
Guess what I ate today?
We got a great dill pickle chip in Canada. It's good. But my vagina smells like pickles. I don't know. That's weird. That's a lot of pickle on pickle action. I don't know. How do you feel?
Man.
How do you feel about this episode? Was it
Awesome.
powerful?
I feel great. This is the best I've felt in a long time.
I feel like we had a lot of giggles. I feel like we gave away a lot of information. You're
I feel
welcome.
like I'm at peace with the world.
Do you?
Yeah.
I love it. I liked it that you had a little inspirational quote on your Instagram yesterday. That brought me joy.
Oh, yeah.
I liked it.
Jim Carrey. I just started following. So I feel like I already follow him, but this is a different page, I think, where he just posts inspirational quotes.
I mean, I follow some of those pages, and then sometimes they get a little redundant and they're not that good. I'm still picky about my inspirational
His are
quotes.
okay because he doesn't overdo it.
Yeah,
It's
he has
called
that.
at Jim Carrey here.
Yeah, and doesn't he have that great quote where he's like, "I wish everybody could try being rich and famous for one day, so they realize it doesn't help."
Yeah.
Like with depression.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh,
Yeah,
that was
he's
really
pretty
good.
famous for saying that.
Yeah,
Yeah. I like him a lot.
me too.
My brother's always like, what happened to Jim Carrey? He went crazy. I'm like, he didn't go crazy. He just,
I'd go crazy if I was famous for that long. I'd be like, "Ugh, get me out of here."
yeah, he just.
Luckily, not famous.
We are so
Killing
blessed.
the game.
We are so blessed. We're going to go out
Very
on that. We're going to go out on our blessedness.
All right. Yeah. And don't forget to talk to your local comedy club in China and tell them you want Jen Murphy and Christina Walkinshaw in your club. We want to go to China.
Yeah. And don't forget to listen to all the other podcasts. You know, we should play all the other podcasts on
Yes.
Comedy Pop-Up. There's so many good ones.
Listen to all of them. They're all so great. And
Just go to the Comedy Pop-Up page on Instagram. You'll find all of them.
wonderful podcast network to be a part of. Thank you